morning, Tanya.
Want to tell us about what's going on here?
Yeah, we come up yesterday and we stopped about an hour short of our delivery in St. Paul, Minnesota, because we have a live unload this morning. We didn't have to go all the way. And I was watching the weather and the traffic and everything. And where we stopped is right on the edge of this weather system. And on the radar, the weather radar, it's a swirling, it looks like a hurricane, a tropical storm, rotating counterclockwise right over the Twin Cities. When we stopped last night, we were just starting to see some ice on the roads. So I thought overnight they would plow and salt and clear up the roads. It looks pretty good. We're doing 50 to 60 miles an hour. It's just wet pavement. We haven't hit any ice on the road yet, but there's snow everywhere, hanging from the trees on the shoulder of the road, stuck to all the branches. It's that perfect winter scene, you know, like a postcard. So we gotta drop, we gotta live unload, and then we gotta go south about an hour, pick up our next load, and then we're gonna head down to Arkansas and get out of this weather.
What's the temperature like?
Temperature's hovering around freezing. It's like 31, 32, 33, depending on where you're at. We're going into Minnesota, so it's getting a couple of degrees lower. Even like where we stayed last night in Menominee, there was ice, thick ice covering the parking lot. This morning we got up and it was just slush, so it all melted overnight. It was just a bit above freezing. There was some snow, and we've gotten some snow overnight.
Any special considerations for driving?
Yeah, you can look up the website for the state, 511WI for Wisconsin, 511 for Minnesota. It'll give you traffic reports, road conditions, and they have these cameras set up all over the place, so you can actually tune into one of the cameras and see the road and see if traffic's moving. Check it out visually before you decide to leave and go out. And look at apps. Will tell you if there are traffic jams or accidents up ahead along the way.
Yeah. This morning, though, some of the cameras on the 511 NN were actually covered in snow and ice, so you couldn't see.
Snowplow.
There is a snowplow. Wow, look at it spraying. Yeah, and the storm was mainly in Minnesota. This was just the outer edge of it here. Ah! Wow.
Salt on the spinners.
Yeah. Whee!
Thank you very much.
the sign, icy conditions, reduce speed. But the sign is covered in ice and a little hard to read. That was funny.
Pretty as a postcard.
Yeah, it really is. So beautiful. Especially looking at it from the inside of our nice warm cab. Now what's our load, hon?
We have 18,000 pounds of insulation. We picked up just south of Indianapolis. So not very heavy. I'd feel better with a heavier load because we're less susceptible to wind and we'll have more traction on the drive wheels, more weight on them.
And we did come through an area with 28-mile-an-hour gusts, but we did all right. I didn't really feel that we experienced any gusts like that.
No, the wind wasn't a problem yesterday. Now we got a message on the dashboard that says there's debris covering the radar up on the front bumper.
Yeah.
It's probably slushing up.
Wet snow slush.
They should put a little heater on that thing.
Ooh, good idea.
Yeah.
Or a little windshield wiper with...
Patent that.
Yeah. Okay, if you're taking our idea, remember to cut us in there. That's a share of your company. What else? Whoa. What else? Can you talk about how it's different from our experience on, so this is I-94 through Wisconsin. Can you talk about how it's different from our experience on I-79 and 68 in West Virginia and Maryland?
That was more mountainous terrain and we had a very heavy load and the temperature was much colder and it had rained and the rain turned to ice. So there was ice on the road in many, many places. So now we have a light load, not as much traction on the drives, but we also have warmer temperatures. So the salt is melting all the snow and ice off the roads very quickly. So it's wet, the road's wet, but not icy. You gotta watch though, if you go over bridges, especially when they're on a curve, you gotta watch for ice on bridges. Can't read the sign for all the ice.
Icy conditions, reduce speed, safe drivers, safer highways. That's true. That's true. Some kind of river. Can't read the sign, but it does look pretty. Look at all the trucks covered in snow.
All their trucks are white.
Look at all the snow on top of that van.
Snow piled up on the trailers. When you get on the highway, it's going to start falling off, and it could come down in big chunks and go through somebody's windshield behind you. But terminals, in some places, you'll see these scrapers. You drive under them, and it scrapes the snow off your trailer. See them in a lot of places up north.
Yeah, not so much in Florida.
Nope, I haven't seen any in Florida.
Checking all these out here. A little bit of snow on these. Not too bad. Yesterday we saw one.
Oh, it had like 2 feet of snow on the roof of the trailer.
Yeah, but it was like the wind had blown it all to the back. It looked like a ski jump. I've never seen anything like that before. Oh, hello, CRETE. Oh. Warehouse and transfer. Oh no.
The window's open.
Oh my God.
The windows are broken on that car.
Oh, I'd had to climb out. Okay, but it must be from a little while ago because here's the police
Two
just
guys sitting here.
hanging out.
Did you see a car in there? No, I didn't see a car in there. I heard about it. Can't find it.
Pass me the donut. Oh my goodness.
Nice cozy warm house.
Yeah.
What did Native Americans do living here in Wisconsin and Minnesota for 10,000 years with this kind of weather? How did they live?
Well, a lot of animal skins and furs and huddled in the snow.
Kind of shelter.
Around the fire.
Yeah, what kind of shelter did they use?
It's pretty impressive.
They didn't have any fresh, produce or anything like that.
Yeah, you had to collect things.
Collected dried berries and plants and things that you could somehow preserve through the winter.
Wild rice.
Wild rice.
Yep.
That keeps. Yes,
Yep.
that's a good staple. That'll get you through the winter.
Cranberries.
Yeah, Wisconsin cranberries.
Maple syrup.
It serves in the spring, but it does keep.
Yeah.
It does keep a long time.
And then you get the sugar.
They didn't have any Aunt Jemima bottles. There's syrup in.
Yeah, thank God.
What did they do?
Thank God. Wow, look at this. Whoa, that's a lot of snow.
Walked this land in the 1600s, mapping and exploring. It said, I am the first European here. All you French trappers don't count. You intermarried with the natives. No longer Europeans.
Henry Hudson said that. Did you hear him say that? That's just hearsay.
I was standing right here when he said it.
Oh,
yes.
yeah?
That's what I heard.
Okay, exit 1. So here
End
comes
of Wisconsin.
big crossing, Stillwater. See the St. Croix River? It's not quite the St. Croix we're used to from the Virgin Islands, but we like the name. Down that way. And up here. Wow. That's not plowed. Yeah, they'd have to plow and de-ice that for you to go in there.
Here's the sign.
Here's the welcome to Minnesota. Nice.
Slow all the way into the city. We have 13 miles to go.
Yeah, we're going to Oakdale, which is east of the cities. I'm glad about that. Shelters, snacks, and beverages. Honey, you want to go have a picnic? Oh, look at all the traffic on the other side. Where did they all just come from?
There's 2 snowplows blocking both lanes.
Oh.
Back there
I
behind.
didn't even notice that. Too busy looking over here at how fast all these other trucks are going.
Yeah, I'm the slowest one.
That's okay. You stay slow here in the right lane. I'm appreciative of that.
Minnesota's pretty bumpy.
there was one that was pretty bad, but most of it, you could tell they just kind of slid off the road and then couldn't get back on. So there was one very bad accident. Some kind of Alps ski area. Alps ski area.
They're doing good today.
Yeah, maybe. How you doing?
Fine, fine.
Take you back to your Canadian youth.
Yep. Ditch.
That's also a really good reminder to always have your little emergency pack handy, you know, because that can happen and you could be sitting there for a while. So have warm clothing and blanket, some food, water. That's a sign. Oy, oy. It's a good thing we're bringing insulation. I think you really need insulation living in this climate. Hey, Oakdale, population 28,303. I saw a sign they had a Whole Foods over there, and what did you just see?
Alamo Draft House Cinema. I guess you can drink beer while you watch a movie there.
Exit right, then keep right.
I wonder if they only show like cowboy movies. Huh? Alamo, get it? Get
Right.
it?
Texas Theater.
Whew, there's stuff sliding off the. Yeah, that's a lot more snow on the branches here. That's interesting that it would be so different. Just like 80 miles.
Only come 55 miles.
Keep right.
We've only come 55 miles. And a lot more snow over here. Now he's deciding that this is not for him. He doesn't want to go to 694. Okay. Whoop. We do. Oakdale says 30 degrees. 9:03 a.m.
Right on time.
Right on time. 10 a.m. delivery, and Kevin always likes to be a little early. Oh, another car in the ditch. It's still snowing. That's for sure. Thank you so much for joining us for this very beautiful and snowy ride through Wisconsin and Minnesota. Be sure to join us in the next video. You won't believe the amount of snow that has to be moved for us actually to make this delivery. Anyway, hey, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Put your comments and questions below. Have you driven in these types of conditions? Do you live in these types of conditions? And of course, if you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and have a great day. With love from Kevin and Tanya. Bye-bye.